this world of high-tech video games, you may think board games would be practically obsolete.
But au contraire, in fact, they're making a huge comeback.
Ariel Wesler puts aside his checkered past and monopolizes the details on The Breakdown.
Growing up, Dan Shapiro was never much of a board game guy.
I always had, 5 games in the closet for when the power went out.
So when he wanted a fun activity to play with his twin kids, he didn't like the options.
The problem was, Candyland is deadly boring.
So he decided to create his own game called Robot Turtles. It teaches basic computer programming to preschoolers.
So the game was programming of this turtle with cards. And I made some clip art and printed it out and played around with my kids, and they loved it.
Shapiro turned to Kickstarter to raise $25,000. He wound up raising more than $630,000 in less than a month. And it has more backers than any other board game in Kickstarter's history. Last year, Kickstarter raised $52 million for tabletop games compared to $45 million for video games.
Meanwhile, Hasbro, the company behind games like Monopoly, Battleship, and Trivial Pursuit, says it saw a 10% increase in sales.
F5.
You sunk my Battleship. And Gen Con, an annual gaming convention in Indianapolis, is seeing its attendance grow year after year. So what makes a successful board game? First, it should be easy to play.
The moment people pick it up, they're enjoying it, not sitting there and going through the rules.
Next, it's got to be visually appealing, and it must send a clear message to stand out.
There's 1,000 board games out there. Why is yours different? It's fun isn't enough.
Board games making a comeback on The Breakdown. For The List, I'm Ariel Wesler.